So I'm just going to throw some balls out here, and I'm going to bank 9, which is fairly unusual for me. The last time I did it was a month or so ago. And I'm going to yammer, and then we'll do the same run out from the other camera, and I won't yammer. So this is clearly just pretty much a straight in shot. It's a stop shot, and then I'll draw back a little bit, thinking I'll maybe get shape for this 4 or the 2, one or the other. I'm just going to try to draw back into here. Um, I'm not quite straight in, but it's pretty basic stuff. You know, one of the benefits of throwing balls out. So I didn't draw back for the 4 at all, but I have a shot at the 2 and taking a little bit of a chance. But there's enough balls on the table that I'm going to have something to shoot at. Now that ball, I did not think I was going to be able to hold it nearly that much. I thought the cue ball was going to end up in this area. I really held that ball well. I hit it with 3 o'clock English and not anything else, not any high or low, just 3, and I held it up big time. This is another shot of the same deal. I'm going to hit this with the right English because I have a very bad tendency on these crossing shots to hit the object ball into the short rail. Very bad, and luckily I remembered it during this time, so I'm not, I'm going to hit it correctly. I don't like this kind of shot. I don't play shape for this kind of shot unless the object ball is really close to the side rail. And every time I shoot this kind of shot, I feel like I'm lucky that I just made it, if I did make it. Oh, there we go. Hey, got lucky, yay. All right, so this right here was kind of important in running these out. I'm about 50-50 on what I want to shoot here. The 1 cross side or the 7 cross side. So I'm going to spend a couple of seconds looking at it. And I'm thinking, okay, if I shoot the 7 cross side, the cue ball is going to come here, down here, up in this general area. It could potentially hit something and get tied up a little bit. It could go straight through this gap, and I could get a shot at the 1. I guess if I shot it really hard or something really weird happened, I could end up all the way up here. So boom, 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 and then I'm screwed. So yeah, we're not going to do that. So now I'm going to look at the 1 here, 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 back down here somewhere. I'm thinking I'm going to get a shot at the 7 or the 9, maybe the 6, maybe the 15, depending on how far down I come. And clearly the 1 is the right shot, because what I am trying to do here is I'm trying to run 9 balls. I'm not playing a pretend game against the ghost or anything. I'm just trying to run about 9 balls. So here we go. So now that I've rambled on, and now I'm thinking about all that stuff I just got done saying I was going to think about, I'm going to end up shooting the 1 ball, just like I said. Watch where this 1 goes into the side pocket. Could you see that? The 1 hit this point. It means I overcut the 1. I cut the 1 too much, which means that the cue ball had more energy when it came off the 1 than I had been anticipating, and that's why the cue ball comes all the way down here. I really thought the cue ball was going to end up in this area. It didn't. Luckily, there's all these balls on the table. I've got a shot at the 6. I've got a shot at the 15. I don't like these back cuts a whole lot, but this one's kind of okay, and I'm going to hit this with 3 o'clock. Not 4, not 5, but 3 o'clock, because that gives me, that throws it backwards in the best way. Because the 10 ball is a dead bank. So just draw back. I'm going to have a shot at the 9 or the 7. Maybe even the 6, but I probably wouldn't shoot the 6 because the 9 and the 7 are both easier. So I'm going to look at the 9. I got to hold the 9. I got to hold the 9. And the cue ball is going to drift up in this direction. Not a lot. Just it's probably going to end up about here. And then I've got that backwards cut on the 7 if I shot it. I might not have a good shot. If I shoot the 7, I can almost just stop the ball. And then I'm either going to have a shot at the 9 or the 6. The 6 is the one that's kind of a pain because it's out here in the middle and it's going to be a fairly long bank and out of the pocket. I really like to get shape on the 6, but I have to be perfect on it before I'm going to pass up another shot. So I'm trying to get shape on the 6 here. So, did I get it? I think if the 6 was the last ball on the table, I'd be very, 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 very happy that I got the shape. But I'm still better on the 9 because it's less distance to have to travel. It's a slightly going into this rail at a steeper angle, so it can shorten up. I can predict that better. Plus, the cue ball is going to come in the correct direction to keep me down at this end of the table for another shot at the 6. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to shoot the 9, play shape for the 6. Basically trying to get the cue ball to bounce back up to about the same angle it's at right now on the 6. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Now, as it turns out, instead of being here, I'm up here. This is the second time in this run I've got this crossing bank. I don't like these damn crossing banks. Well, sometimes you just got to shoot them because you got to shoot them. And so I'm going to shoot it, and it's going to go in. All right, so now we're going to do the same 9 just from the other camera. I'm not going to talk. Ta-da!